Okay, yeah. Okay,
Do you think
so
you're probably gonna be able to hear me?
ideally we've done like, what, 6 or 8?
We've done 6.
This is number 7, right? Okay, so you should be getting like the pattern so that you can see what's similar and what's different. Are we starting to see it? Like, are you starting to see the ones that feel like historical narrative versus his own? Yeah. Okay, so this is different because this is his actual writer's notebook. Okay, so Monsoon Notebook 1. And the only other place that we've had something similar to that is in the prologue, where it's like what he wrote when he was sitting somewhere in Sri Lanka. Like, we know that because he turned on the electricity and there's no, the floors are red cement. And then he talks about half a page in the morning's already ancient. So he sets it up here, and then he's going to come back to it through Monsoon Notebook. So they are his observations of Ceylon. They're very fragmented and listy. It's just like, did this, it's like kind of a travel journal, but more like things that he wants to write about or remember. And so it is heavily, it feels very much like someone is in the writing process, and it doesn't feel, there's no closure, okay? Because it's just like a writer's notebook. And he does a lot of setting the scene of Sri Lanka, so you can feel, like, you can see what he's seeing. And he is exotifying it because he's writing it to tell us like what he's seeing as like the person returning there. So look at it for a couple minutes, but like notice it's very fragmented. I mean, he just jumps into jungles and gravestones. He's immediately referencing everything he's already told us. Okay, he's told us about a couple like places in the jungle. We didn't look at all of them, and then he's talked about the gravestone, which we just saw in the preceding passage. And then he's going to, and he talks reading torn 100-year-old newspaper clippings, and he's highlighting like what he's done. And so it has a very different feel to it. I cut it right here. I don't remember why. This is where it's cut. I don't know. I think because there's so much in it. Like, this is one you would want to go like every line or 2 lines, because there's just, it's a list and it doesn't really go together. Like, it's not like you do a chunk of 5 lines. So take a couple minutes and look at that up to here. And also the stuff that's after it, because you need to be able to address like what's been cut.
That whole thing is 1 sentence.
The what?
That whole thing is 1 sentence.
Yeah. So he's avoiding punctuation because it's just a journal. It's just a writer's notebook. Okay, so look at that for a few minutes. Styles should feel very different. Should feel different.